in my early 20s, I read every personal development book that you could think of. Robert Kiyosaki, Atomic Habits, The Power of Now, Think and Grow Rich, etc. You name it, I probably read it or I probably researched, and try to apply the concepts of it in order to try to better myself. I love how the Bible is now one of the best motivational books that I could ever have. And I love that I'm diving into this and kind of seeing the ties between who God is and the reassurances and the motivation, right, that He gives us in a similar context that all these other books tried to give me in the past. James 4:7 says, "Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." Okay? We're called to resist the devil, resist temptation, resist the enemy, resist the bad things in life, whether that's addiction, to substances, to illicit videos, to whatever, right? But before that comes submit yourself to God. A lot of us, when we think about submitting, we think of weakness. Some of us even associate the word submission with femininity, right? Because biblically, it does tell us to, or it does tell women to submit themselves to their husband. However, please be very aware that submitting does not have to be feminine, and especially when in the context of submitting to God, like there is such great power in that. And if you associate submitting with weakness, with femininity, I would ask you to reconsider what this word means, study what this word means, go Google it, go look up the roots, everything that you can think of. Ooh, I don't even know, I was zooming in. But submission to God. Remember that you once also submitted a test to your teacher. Remember that you once also submitted, a paper to a professor. And what a relief it was to get that paper back or that test back that you didn't think you would pass or you didn't think you'd do so well in. And you ended up passing it, right? It was a really rewarding feeling. Now imagine the feeling that could come from submitting all of your answers, all of your questions to the Lord and him giving you the answers, right? Him giving you like a passing grade, and maybe that passing grade is just the Holy Spirit dwelling inside you, right? The Bible also tells us that the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives inside of us. So how powerful are we if we just submit ourselves to God? Message of the day, man. Y'all go after it.